Good evening, I'm Justin Betty. We're now less than 2 weeks until Wisconsin's spring election, and while there aren't many big statewide races, several Northwood schools do have big referendums on the ballot. Newswatch 12's Morgan Johnson went to Florence today to learn more about their proposal.
For a small rural school, Florence has a lot to be proud about.
We do have tech ed, business ed, family and consumer ed, foreign language. So we have those, the musics, the arts. We have a full choir, show choir, our band program, a great art program.
District Administrator Ben Niehaus is fighting a similar battle as other school districts in the area, offering great programs with declining aid from the state. In 2004, the school district received about $2.8 million. In 2020, it was only about $200,000. And to overcome that, Niehaus says a referendum is needed to exceed an outdated revenue cap.
Those caps have been in place since 1993, and a lot's changed in nearly 30 years of time. I like to always share the piece of what was technology in 1993. It was a graphing calculator.
And to keep up with changing technology in education, Niehaus says they need this referendum. He doesn't want to consider the outcome of a failed referendum.
Unfortunately, there may have to be some tough decisions.
This is the Florence School District's fifth request to replace an expiring operational referendum.
But if you really look at what does it mean not to have this operational referendum, it will severely impact student programming, the resources they have.
Even in a small rural school like Florence, leaders emerge successfully. And for Niehaus to be a part of shaping their futures, he says it's an investment to everyone's future.
These are going to be our future leaders, our future service providers, community members contributing to our commerce.
Reporting for Newswatch 12, I'm Morgan Johnson.
Outside today, Andrew, we saw some wet weather. That going to be sticking around much longer?
Not too much longer, Justin, but the effects of that will be sticking around. We have some slippery spots out there tonight. Though right now we don't have much rainfall or snow coming on down. Very little up in northwestern Wisconsin. They got a little bit of a coating on the ground. Otherwise, the ground is just wet otherwise. So there are some slippery stretches reported out there now by Wisconsin DOT. That is going to be up towards where we saw that snowfall tonight. That's up in northwestern Wisconsin. The rest of the region, this could become slippery overnight as low temperatures dip below freezing. But for now, we're good to go. So looking at those temperatures right now across the region, we saw 50s today, though clearly this is a big departure now. We're down in the 30s, and low temperatures tonight have not been at freezing for several days now. So looking at the rest of your night tonight, we're around freezing right now, and we're going to be getting down to the upper 20s tonight, still about 10 degrees above average for this time of year, though a bit cooler than what we've been used to for this past weekend. I'll explain more in your full forecast in just a few minutes. Justin?
Thanks, Andrew. This week, Wisconsin hit a major milestone in the fight to end the COVID-19 pandemic as the number of people hospitalized with COVID-19 statewide was the fewest in over a year. But this week, numbers are ticking back up a bit. Today, the State Department of Health Services announced 776 new confirmed cases. That's the most in about a month. DHS also reports 10 new deaths, raising our rolling 7-day average slightly to 6. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, hospitalization numbers remain low. Today, DHS reports 10 people in our region are in the hospital with COVID-19. They say 5 of those are in the ICU. Across Wisconsin, nearly 2.5 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine have now been given out, according to the DHS dashboard. Wisconsin is now averaging about 47,000 doses given out per day over the last week. DHS also reports about 26% of people in the state have now received at least one dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. If anyone wants to get a COVID-19 vaccine but either isn't eligible or is having a hard time getting an appointment, you might like to know there are now 2 free vaccination clinics in our region this week. The first one you probably know about. That's tomorrow morning at Lackview Desert Casino in Watersmeet, Michigan. It's first come, first serve. They're asking folks to line up no earlier than 7:30 for a 10 o'clock start. They have 300 doses. They ask that you bring a health insurance card, but it is free whether you have insurance or not. There's now also another vaccine clinic that's probably closer for many folks in our region. The Lake of the Torches Convention Center, Lac de Flambeau, is hosting one this Friday from 10 to 1. No appointment is necessary for either event. With more folks in Wisconsin becoming eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine, many vaccine hunting social media groups are providing some tips to help find appointments, but they can also be a prime place for scammers. According to the Wisconsin Better Business Bureau, scammers will often post links that look like government health websites, but will collect your personal information, or they could even require payment to allegedly make an appointment to get a vaccine.
There are many different places you can get the vaccine, but to find out the ones that are legitimate, it's really a great idea to start with some sort of government website, and those are always going to end in a .gov. Some of these scammers pretend to be government websites, and they aren't, and that's one good thing to look for.
Better Business Bureau officials say those under the age of 25, younger kids, are the most vulnerable to be scammed, adding your best bet is to keep up with news from state health officials and remain educated on vaccine availability.
So if you know anybody out there who you think might be falling for something like this, just talk to them. The number one way, again, to prevent scams is through education.
Again, the federal government is providing vaccines free of charge to all people living in the country, meaning vaccine providers cannot charge you for the vaccine. So if they are, it's probably a scam. Some other tips include go through, again, official public health channels and approved providers like your local public health department or a pharmacy like Walgreens or CVS when looking for a vaccine appointment. Only official providers can legally distribute a vaccine. Do not pay for a vaccine and do not pay to add your name to a waiting list for a vaccine. And be skeptical. If you're unsure, contact your local health department. They'll steer you in the right direction. February was another record month for home sales in Wisconsin. Latest figures from the Wisconsin Realtors Association found over 4,000 sales of existing homes in February, up 5.5% from the same month last year. Marquette University economist David Clark, who produces the monthly report in conjunction with the WRA, says extremely low mortgage rates right now have continued to strengthen the housing sector. The Northwoods has been especially doing well as more folks look for some more open space for their houses. The ongoing high demand but limited supply also pushed up the median home price about 13% in February to $215,000. We're launching a new segment here on Newswatch 12 where you get to talk about whatever you like. It's called Your 2 Cents, and it's now official. It is launching this Friday during Newswatch 12 at 5. If you want to take part, you call the number on your screen, 715-365-8812, extension 319. Call any time of day. It's a voicemail. It's our Your 2 Cents line. Every Monday and Wednesday during Newswatch 12 at 5, we'll air a few of them. Then every Friday on Newswatch 12 at 5, I'll respond to a few that I think might require a little explanation in a segment we'll call My 2 Cents. Again, you can talk about whatever you like, a news story you liked or disliked, concerns you have. We've received a lot of really great calls so far. This launches this Friday. I can't wait. Well, outside, we saw some wet weather today. Newswatch 12's Andrew Kiekefer is in to let us know if any more rain is in our forecast. After the break, you're watching Newswatch 12. We're proud to serve Minocqua, folks all across the North Woods of Wisconsin.
Blackfeet Air Health Center in Watersmeet at the Northern Waters Casino has the COVID-19 vaccine available on March 25th between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. for adults 18 and older. First come, first serve.
Quality Homes of Tomahawk now sells modular homes built by Wisconsin Homes. Wisconsin Homes has maintained a tradition of building some of the finest homes on the market. Quality Homes also has a large selection of new manufactured and mobile homes. New homes starting at only $38,900. All prices include delivery and setup anywhere in Wisconsin. Whether buying your first home or a cabin getaway, Quality Homes has the experience and expertise to make your dreams a reality.
Oh my, with Chase Freedom Unlimited, I earn all this cash back? Oh, I gotta tell everyone. Hey Rita, you can earn 3% on dining, including takeout.
Bon appetit.
Hey Kim, you earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase.
Way ahead of you.
Hey Neil, you can earn 3% at drugstores.
Buddy, I'm right here. Why are you yelling?
Because that's what I do. You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase. 3% at drugstores, 3% on dining, including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more of what's yours.
At At WJFW, our Newswatch 12 News team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. NBC Newswatch 12, news from where you live.
Yeah, well, look what I did this weekend, huh?
Your weekends brought to you by American Marine and Motorsports in Shawano. We have more Alumacraft boats in stock than anywhere else in Wisconsin. Check them out in the largest showroom in the USA. Buy or trade into a new boat and get out on the water today. And we'll give you the best deal, guaranteed by at least $500. Get the most out of your weekends with Alumacraft and American Marine and Motorsports Shawano.
Well, after a nice sunny and above average temperatures weekend, we saw the other side of spring today with showers coming on down. Those are mostly subsided at this point, though. The effects of those are still being felt. So looking outside, we have Wisconsin DOT reporting some slippery stretches up in northwestern Wisconsin, which makes sense because that was where we saw that snowfall tonight. They had a light dusting on the ground. Other areas were just having wet roadways, and those could become could develop some freezing points at spots with having low temperatures tonight dipping below freezing. So looking outside right now at those temperatures, most of us already at or a little bit below freezing and extended cloud coverage, most of us drying out by this point. Maybe a couple showers are possible. I think those will subside though before midnight tonight. And we have wind speeds coming out of the northwest. Those will be a little bit breezy at times tonight, upwards of 20 miles per hour. Otherwise, sustained winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and that will continue into tomorrow. So looking at the rest of our night, we do have a couple showers wrapping up. That's mostly in the UP and towards eastern Wisconsin, maybe a couple sprinkles up in northwestern Wisconsin still. But for the rest of the night, those will be fading on out rather quickly here. And then we're having sustained cloud coverage into the rest of your night. Thursday, we could start out with some clouds, and that will be gradually pulling on back, giving us a lot sunnier skies to end the rest of your Thursday, and that will take us into Friday as well. Now, I do want to touch on low temperatures. So tonight we talked about those getting to and a little bit below freezing, and that's going to be kind of a change up here. So since we started spring, we had our low temperatures in the 30s, even 40s for this upcoming past week. And so tonight's the first night in a while that we're dipping below freezing there. So you'll definitely notice that change tonight, and you'll notice that change in your temperature trend for the upcoming rest of the week. So high temperatures, you're only seeing the 40s here for the rest of the week. It won't be until next week, Monday, that we get back into the 50s, still above average for this time of year, that average being 41 degrees. Nothing to complain about there, just a bit cooler than what we've been used to. So for now, for the rest of the night tonight, we do have low temperatures getting down to the upper 20s, about 28 degrees. Scattered showers are quickly fading, and then we're just going to be left with cloud coverage for the rest of the night. That will bring us into our Thursday, which will be revealing more sunshine. That's most likely going to be coming later on in the day. So we'll start out with cloud coverage, and then that's going to be gradually clearing on out. High temperatures will be getting to about 44 degrees. So today we hit 50. You'll definitely feel that being a bit cooler, though nothing too terrible. Still, like I said, above average for this time of year. Wind still coming out of the north at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And now looking at your Northwoods Furniture and Mattress 7-day forecast, you'll notice Thursday and Friday. Thursday, we could start out with a couple very light showers in the morning, but then we're having clearing into the rest of the day with more sunshine. Friday will be a more sunny day. Saturday, we have more showers on the way, and temperatures will be pretty steady for the next several days, and then we're back in the 50s by Monday. Justin?
Thank you, Andrew. The Rhinelander Area Chamber of Commerce has announced a new event will start next month in Rhinelander. It's called Hodag Heritage Days. They say from May 17th through 21st, you'll be able to participate in art contests, scavenger hunts, Hodag decoration contests, and Hodag heritage videos. There'll be citywide Hodag food and beverages, as well as a parked parade, we're not sure what that is, and Hodag Day designation ceremony on May 21st. The Chamber is partnering with the Pioneer Park Historical Complex and the Hodag store on this brand new event, but they are looking for additional sponsors. You can contact the Chamber directly to find out more. Sounds fun. The schedule looks a little different this year, but high school spring sports season is still right around the corner. We'll check in on the Hodag baseball team practicing in the Dome this week after the break. But first, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
Menards is your destination for your next home improvement project. Super fast vinyl planks are perfect for every room in your house. They can create a unique look, are waterproof, and are easy to install. Right now, all super fast vinyl plank is 11% off. Complete your bathroom project by checking out our selection of bathtub and shower kits. Right now, all Delta tubs and showers are 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation along with an additional $300, $600, or even $1,000 of savings on all flooring products and sale prices. That's right, free carpet installation and an additional savings of up to $1,000 on top of the sale prices. See why contractors and designers only choose Carpet City Flooring Center for their flooring needs.
Our prices will floor you.
My name's Arthur. Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for Spinal Aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
Coming up on your Thursday, we'll be learning about how to make your very own pizza garden.
And temperatures will be cooling off a little over 40, Sierra, which is where we should be for this time of the year. When more rain and snow move in, tune in for your Thursday.
Sports Watch 12 starts now.
The last pitch thrown by a Rhinelander Hodag was 22 months ago. It's been a long time since the baseball team took the field, but a new season is right around the corner. The high school baseball season is set to begin on April 19th, but in the meantime, the Rhinelander team is hitting the turf. The WIAA is allowing teams to have 2 weeks of contact days. That's before their official practice schedule can begin. And with the brand new Hodag Dome at their disposal, the baseball program is getting up to speed after almost 2 full years away.
Right now, these contact days are an opportunity for us to teach drills, teach skills, talk about technique, and so that when we get practice going, we can get right into scrimmages right away. Because once practice starts, it's only another 8 days till we play our first game.
And with the Hodag Dome, the team can recreate an outdoor field without all the hassle.
We've always been able to go indoors, but I think the opportunity here is, really to be able to set up a full field, and we're not limited to anything like that. We don't really have to worry about any windows or bleachers or breaking anything like that. So we have a beautiful facility here, and it's been wonderful so far.
As someone who played baseball in high school, I can attest to putting a few dents in the bleachers in our gym. Sorry about that. For the Hodags, they'll keep working until the season can officially start in a month. If I could point to one thing that makes college sports so special, it has to be the fans and the student sections. Unfortunately, we missed out on seeing that for a good portion of the fall and winter seasons, but that could be a thing of the past. On Wednesday, the Big Ten announced that it would no longer impose restrictions on fan attendance. Of course, the number of fans will be determined by each school and their local health officials, but the conference no longer has a say. For Wisconsin, that includes sports like tennis, volleyball, track, and softball. And speaking of the Wisconsin softball team, their season is in mid-swing, and they even boast a few former athletes from our area. Spash alum Allie Miklish is patrolling the outfield and batting .269 currently. That's 4th best on the team. Meanwhile, Marshfield's Megan Donahue is batting .231 with 4 runs driven in. The Badgers currently stand at 4-8 on the season, with their next game set for Friday afternoon. As a Wisconsinite, I love a good 6-pack. And of course, I mean a 6-pack of Bucks wins. What else would it mean? Ever since the All-Star break, Milwaukee has been dominant, winning 6 in a row, and they've made up some serious ground in the Eastern Conference. The Bucks were hosting the current 8-seed Boston Celtics tonight, and nearing the end of the first quarter, Giannis going for a drive down the lane, dumps it off to his brother Thanasis for the dunk, and the Antetokounmpo Bros are giving the Bucks a 5-point lead. Second quarter, the Celtics kept hanging around. Kemba Walker from 3, splash, and the Bucks led by 11 at the break, but Milwaukee stayed in front all night long. In transition, Dante DiVincenzo from 3. He drills it, and this game looked to be over, but here came the Celtics. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Bucks up by 2. Daniel Tice wide open. No, the Bucks win a thriller, 121-119, but they'll play again on Friday. So I'm a dog person. Always have been. So you can just imagine my excitement when I found out the Packers were bringing back the big dog himself. Tight end Mercedes Lewis will return to Green Bay for his 16th NFL season. He agreed to a 2-year, $8 million deal with about a quarter of that guaranteed. Lewis said on Twitter that money isn't the main motivator. He just wants success. But still, not a bad payday. What do you think, Justin?
Not at all. Thanks, Nate. This week, Wisconsin lawmakers passed a bill designed to help bars and restaurants struggling through the pandemic. We'll hear from local restaurant owners what they have to say about the cocktails to go law after the break.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Mix 96.5.
It's Slumberland's Build Your Room sale. Look what you can get for just $20, $30, or $40 a month. How about 2 of these for just $30 a month when you spend $1,800 and pay no interest for 5 years?
Well, hello, Slumberland.
Let 8th Street Auto show you how easy it is to buy quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs during the madness of March.
Here at 8th Street Auto, we believe in fair pricing, superior service, and treating our customers the right way.
Our like-new vehicles feature low mileage and all the features that you're looking for in your next ride.
We're here for you before, during, and after the sale. You have our word on that.
Stop in to see our great line of pre-owned vehicles.
Go, go, go to 8th Street Auto.
Blackfeet Air Health Center in Watersmeet at the Northern Waters Casino has the COVID-19 vaccine available on March 25th between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. for adults 18 and older. First come, first serve.
Unused prescription opioid pain medicines can spell many things. Risk if they're taken by someone they weren't prescribed for. Harm if accidentally taken by a child or a pet. And overdose if they're not used as directed. They may be hiding in your home, in bathrooms, kitchens, or anywhere. Why put your family at risk? Safely dispose of opioids before they can do harm. The best thing is to find a drug take-back option, such as medicine drop-off boxes, mail-back programs, or home disposal products. If there isn't a take-back location near you, check the FDA's flush list. Medicines on the flush list may be especially dangerous if they are used by children, pets, or others in your home. No take-back location nearby and your medicine isn't on the flush list? You can dispose of it in the trash. Get more information on safe opioid disposal and remove the risk.
At WJFW, our News Watch 12 news team works around the clock to bring you the news that matters most of all to the North Woods. Our team is committed to the community and ensuring that you are as informed as possible. NBC News Watch 12, news from where you live.
Oh, my back.
Hey, Dylan, need a mattress? Look what you can get at Slumberland for just $20, $30, $40 a month.
I love choices.
And you'll pay no interest for 5 years. The huge Sealy sale at Slumberland Furniture.
A derogatory name of a lake in the Lac de Flambeau area will likely be changed after the DNR's Geographical Names Council met today. The meeting was in part to discuss a name change of Squaw Lake, which is almost halfway between Minocqua and Fifield for reference points. They want to name it Amber Lake. Many people living on the area and in the nearby tribe spoke at the meeting today. They say all but one person in the meeting really supported the change. After the discussion, the DNR Geographic Names Council approved that name change. The final step now is for it to be approved by the U.S. Board of Geographic Names. This week, the Wisconsin State Senate and Assembly passed a bill designed to help bar and restaurant owners struggling through the pandemic, allowing folks to bring their favorite drinks home with them. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez explains.
I get members call me all the time. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Businesses that they've had all their life, and it's very heartbreaking.
Bars once filled with life, now empty, leaving business owners thirsty for funds.
It's a very hard, tough fight for our people, and we have about 30% of our industry going out of business here in the state of Wisconsin.
But Bill AB 32 could be that second chance restaurants have been looking for.
It's not going to cure all the problems that this industry has incurred over the last year. Members have just been decimated by the shutdown. It's just a little something extra that maybe $400 or $500 extra a month that our operators can put in their bank.
The bill would allow Wisconsin to join 33 other states in allowing restaurants and taverns to sell mixed alcoholic drinks to go. An untouched opportunity, Marcelo says, after alcohol sales went up 14% in the last year, according to JAMA Network Open.
This would have been nice to have last year when we were shut down completely, but we'll take it now.
Some restaurants have already gone creative to make to-go a part of their menus since day one of the pandemic.
We just wanted to recuperate some of our sales that we'd be losing from in-house.
Casa Mexicana and Rylander began selling their margarita mixes and alcohol last spring. They say it makes up around 5% of their sales, and he says that bill would help keep doors open for everyone.
I think it'll help everybody. It's just another way for us to increase our income, especially for businesses that have been hit harder. Every little thing that helps the small business, is really appreciated.
In Rylander, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
Wausau police made a very unique save this week. If you haven't seen this video yet, it's something you will definitely want to see. We'll show it to you after the break.
This is Ford Truck Month.
So are you ready for a ride?
Now is the time to get a great deal on Ford Ranger, Ford Super Duty, and the all-new 2021 Ford F-150. Get our best offers of the year and see what Built Ford Tough can do for you. Welcome to the show, America.
Welcome to the show.
Right now, get $5,750 in total savings on a 2021 F-150. Only during Ford Truck Month.
Every child, no matter their zip code, should have access to a great public education. As a former teacher and superintendent, I know what it takes. I've led schools to high student achievement, I've expanded preschool, and I've balanced budgets. My opponent has proven she can't be trusted. She tried to cover up a $500,000 school financial scandal. Our kids deserve better. I'm Jill Underly. As state superintendent, I'll always do what's best for our kids.
Hi, my name is Betty. I had taken a fall in November and, unbeknownst to me, got a horrible whiplash. Dr. Scher was the first one to tell me, well, Betty, you've got 2 bulging discs and a pinched nerve. So I signed up with Dr. Scher. It worked. It worked. I mean, I now have full range of motion. It was life-changing. I don't have any pain.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery. Just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
I drive 65,000 miles each year in my bus. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. You don't want to be in the blind spot of a 40,000-pound bus when I have less than a second to react. I do what I can by changing lanes and taking turns slowly. It really helps when people look out for me, too. Give me room to operate safely. It's our roads. It's our safety.
Hi, I'm Maria Seefeld with Miracle Ear of Marshfield. If you're struggling hearing your favorite news or TV shows, please stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
Folks at a Wausau area nursing home got an unexpected visitor this week. A deer decided to crash through the window of the nursing home. It was running loose inside. This is body cam footage from Wausau police officers who were called in to help find the deer and then escort it out. They say the deer appeared to have some cuts from the glass, but they were able to return it to its habitat without any further harm. So a big thanks to officers Carlin, Pfaff, and Pacey for making sure everyone at the nursing home, including the deer, got out of this safely.
Love that, Justin. It might be a little bit cool tonight for that deer outside. We had high temperatures today in the 50s. We can kiss those goodbye because right now temperatures are down to the 30s and we'll be getting down to the upper 20s tonight. We won't see the 50s again for a while, so we're going to be settling with high temperatures arriving to the 40s for a while until Monday when we'll break back into the 50s. Winds right now are coming out of the northwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. They'll be a little bit more breezy at times. Generally, though, waking up tomorrow, we'll have a northerly wind and it'll be pretty light at again about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now looking at your Northwoods Furniture and Mattress 7-day forecast one more time. We're going to be dry for the next couple days, so a couple light sprinkles tonight and then clearing skies into your Thursday. And then we'll have a rain chance coming our way on Saturday that could lead into a little bit of snow as well.
Back into the warming trend, though, after that, at least for now.
That's right, Justin.
We'll be hoping that holds. Thanks, Andrew. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon is next. Have a great night.